Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Capricorn, my beautiful Capricorns. This is your mid-month check-in. Let's see what's going on for the rest of January 2022. I'm going to pull some cards for your current energy of the person, people, situations surrounding you, overall outcome of those situations for the rest of the month. Keep in mind it is a general reading. Of course, it may not resonate with all of you, so if it doesn't, that's okay. If you do enjoy the reading, don't forget to like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. You can also check out your other placements as well. Sometimes there are messages in there that we need to hear. Let me just get one more. Okay. And we have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, Capricorn. So we are still in your birth season, entering into Aquarius shortly. Some of you could be on the cusp. I'm seeing some kind of decision that needs to be made towards the end of the month. It is something that you're kind of deliberating over. I'm seeing that many of you are now feeling as though you're wanting to really get back to basics. You're wanting to get back to the core of what keeps you happy and what keeps you fulfilled. And interestingly, you might find that you're kind of going back in time and thinking about what things used to be like, or what things used to be like a certain time, or when you were younger, maybe even around the time of childhood, and you're really trying to make an important decision about what is going to serve you in your life and how you can go about your day-to-day life in a way that is going to be fulfilling for you. And there may be some things that you need to spend more time on, and other things that you need to spend less time on, or potentially completely remove from your life. You're looking very good here, okay? We're starting off with a beautiful card with the star, Aquarius energy. You may have a strong Aquarius placement in your chart or be on the cusp. But nevertheless, this is really a sign of healing. This is a sign of kind of, this is just what I'm picking up on with a couple of the other cards as well. But using your intuition a little bit more, okay? And again, just keeping in mind what you need to do. Like, you're very focused, but at the same time, it needs to feel right. You need to feel like everything is aligned, if that makes sense. You're feeling very peaceful as well. I'm seeing a lot of you have recently perhaps been able to spend a bit of time on your own. I think you've taken a little bit of a step back for, maybe there are a couple of like social things that you've said no to, for example. You're just really relishing in this time to yourself. It's helped you a lot. You're feeling very re-energized. If some of you have taken a little bit of time off, for example, from work over the holiday period, the rest and relaxation that you have felt has been very, very helpful. Okay, so you've taken a bit of that necessary time out, but it has opened up some questions in your mind about, again, what to do, what to plan for the year, what you want to focus on, what you don't want to focus on. And like I said, there's this element of needing to make some kind of a choice, but also feeling like you don't have all the answers yet. So some of you may be kind of doing a little bit of research, or just some, again, soul searching, some deeper thinking about what is really going on in order to make this decision. There could also be something that you are deliberately not wanting to admit, something you are deliberately not wanting to see. And I'm seeing that some of you were maybe thinking a little bit too optimistically about something for a long time, when really what's needed is a reality check to get back to your own feelings and to actually think, well, how happy is this certain thing actually making me? This could be a job. Again, this could be, you've taken a bit of a step back, a bit of a break from something that you're working on, or your actual job or place of employment or thing that you do, your 9 to 5, and maybe realizing, hang on, maybe that's not fulfilling me anymore, or maybe I've lost some kind of an interest, or maybe it's time to freshen it up somehow. Maybe it's time to look at what other opportunities are out there for me. Maybe it's time to step into a new role, something of that kind. Some of you may have been at a particular place for a long period of time, and perhaps it's too long, and you're thinking, am I actually being rewarded? Or is it time to mix things up? Is it time to move on, just so that I don't stay stuck doing the same thing all the time and potentially being taken advantage of as well? I'm seeing some kind of very defensive energy around you. So someone is just kind of not wanting to be a team player. Someone is potentially a little bit hurt and disappointed by something as well, Capricorn. I see that there could be an element of someone losing their perceived control they have over you or over a situation. And I'm not suggesting that you've ever let someone control you, but I'm sensing that someone just kind of expected you to be predictable, kind of expected you to keep working at something or just do the same thing over and over again. You are generally a very reliable person, but they kind of, there's something about your newfound this newfound sense of direction that you're going to take. There's something about that this person doesn't like. They feel a little bit disappointed by the moves that you're considering making. You are potentially going to disappoint someone, all right? This could be in a relationship. This could be an employer, someone you work with, potentially a family member, but someone is going to get kind of disappointed. And like I said, this person felt like they had some kind of power over you, and I'm not suggesting they ever did. I think that's just how this person felt. They took everything as a given. They thought they could predict the way a situation was going to go. They thought they could predict what you were going to do and what choices you were going to make and how that was going to serve them. Very authoritative figure. So again, could be an older person, a partner, an older family member, a parent, or an employer potentially as well. In fact, and I'm not seeing that you have made a decision yet. You're still kind of keeping your options open. However, someone is kind of sensing the fact that you could part ways with them potentially, and that you're really thinking more clearly about what is right for you. And unfortunately, they're worried about that. They're worried about what it means for them. So they are thinking a little bit selfishly. But again, they just can't help but be disappointed in this situation. Now, I'm really sensing, again, a newfound sense of confidence from you. I'm sensing this is going to result in a victory, believe it or not. So you're only thinking now about what is right for you moving forward. And like I said, you may have been in a situation for too long and it just became a little bit too kind of predictable, but you weren't necessarily being rewarded adequately. Something is opening up to you. Some of you may be researching something new or getting involved in something new. I see picking up new hobbies as well. There could be something completely different that you know maybe you had never thought of looking into or learning more about, or maybe it is something that you had considered in the past, but now I'm seeing you're actually starting to broaden your knowledge base, broaden your horizons. I'm seeing some kind of gift or reward. For some of you, someone, if you're contemplating moving on from a place of employment, someone may actually, like your manager or boss, may actually come in and offer you something to stay. That offer is going to seem quite exciting at first, but for those of you who have decided to completely move on from this situation, I see it's a complete ending here. It's a complete break. But it's more going to be disappointing for your employer or person that you're dealing with rather than you, because you've kind of already made the decision to move on. For those of you wanting to end a situation, I see you taking a lot more of a broader view of the situation as well. It's like you've taken a little bit of a step back. Sometimes when you're in something too much and you're kind of too preoccupied with the busyness or the day-to-day things that you have to do, it's difficult to take a step back and really thoroughly assess the situation, but somehow you're looking at something with new eyes now. And you're wanting to take a more balanced approach to your life in general. And you're thinking bigger picture. You're thinking bigger picture. Of course, for those of you wanting to move on or start something new, there is the potential for that. So I don't think any of you are going to be stuck thinking, oh, I'm not sure if I should move on from this because I don't know what else is out there, or I don't know if I'll get another offer, whether that be in terms of a relationship or of another job. That is not going to happen. I think you're going to see very quickly that there is a lot more out there for you, and there is going to be a new opportunity that gets you very excited. Yeah, I really am seeing some kind of new beginning, a new cycle, a new chapter. This is going to be some kind of a new chapter, and I think you're thinking about how 2022 is going to be different for you and how you can really achieve something great this year. I'm seeing you getting different ideas from people, and I'm seeing a very helpful energy coming in as well. Someone wiser, someone experienced, someone who opens your eyes to the possibilities of doing something new. And with the Queen of Air here, I'm really seeing you get very, very confident with verbalizing what it is that you want and what it is that you need. And it's like a new sense of wisdom as well. Again, I'm seeing that your eyes have been open to something. And what was holding you back previously, if there was something holding you back, it was really just your own insecurities. You were getting in your own way. Your mind was closed because you weren't seeing that there were other options. You were just kind of putting one foot in front of the other and doing the same thing over and over again. We have be humble, first quarter moon in Leo. We have full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check. And we have last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. Definitely be grateful for everything that you have achieved so far. Don't be hard on yourself at all. But I think you may have stayed in a particular situation just a little bit longer than you should have, but that's okay. Because you did learn a lot from it, and you have come out of it a lot wiser and a lot more ready to make certain changes and bring in new things into your life. It's important not to burn bridges. So definitely leave a situation on a good note, if that's at all possible. But there's definitely a lot to be grateful for. I think you're leaving a situation again feeling good, feeling refreshed, because you've been able to take a little bit of a time out for yourself. You can't constantly be working or worrying about things. Sometimes taking a necessary break is important to help you reprioritize and reevaluate. I'm going to leave it there, Cappies. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video.